are back to my church days. Kisanzikile mwana wa kereke. Modimo sanzan thata le nna ke rata Modimo. Kisanzikile khona go tla go difesetsele tsa bo Jeremiah, bo Isaiah, and so forth and so forth. It's gonna get deeper. This young man here, his name is Gavin Hood. He's the man that discovered the leading man. In case many of you do not know, Mosha was a born leading man. Right? Every single show that we did from 1996, whether Jack in the Box, Midsummer Night's Dream, King Lear, and then the play that got him discovered when we were performing Hamlet, right here at the Momentum, was the one that then connected him to Munini, and then from there, Gavin, you took over. So tell us how that experience was of discovering this excellent performer, actor, Chweneyagae.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good morning. What an amazing, amazing celebration of an amazing man. When the late Moon-Yin Lee, who many of you will know, our casting director on Tsotsi, first suggested that I audition Presley, I confess I had never heard of him. I didn't know him. But Moon-Yin had seen him, I believe, in this theater, and she could not take her eyes off him. And she said to me, "You must see this young man." We were auditioning for Tsotsi. He was only, I think, 19, and he had never been in a film before. But she said what she saw and what I and so many other people came to see as we worked with him was that he possessed that very rare quality that defines really great acting. And what is that quality? It is an ego-free instinct for raw emotional honesty. Ego-free honesty. Presley intuitively understood how to move through a scene, moment by moment, by watching and listening with his entire being, not just his ears, but his body was listening not only to his fellow actors, like the wonderful Kenneth, but to his own inner vibration. Sanford Meisner once said that acting is behaving truthfully in imaginary circumstances. And that was Presley. He didn't show emotion. He allowed it to exist, honestly, vulnerably, in front of us. He didn't act. He listened, and he allowed the story of the character he was telling to just be seen through him. In a world where so much is fake, manufactured, overproduced, narcissistic, Presley's raw talent was real and humble and truthful. That's what made his performance in Tsotsi so unforgettable. He knew that acting isn't about being in the spotlight. It's not about being famous. It is about being truthful in a space that a cast and crew create together, a space of mutual support. Presley didn't perform for the camera. Rather, he just allowed us to witness what he was genuinely grappling with, struggling to find the soul of this young man that he was bringing to life. And in doing that, he gave Tsotsi a soul. He gave Tsotsi his soul. And so I want to reiterate something. I want to reiterate something, that the Oscar that I was privileged to collect on behalf of Tsotsi was not awarded to me as the director. It was awarded to our film, to a collective effort, to everyone who involved themselves and gave themselves to that story. And no one gave themselves more than Presley. He carried the heart of the film without ever trying to steal one frame. He elevated all of us around him. And witnessing him reveal the humanity of Tsotsi, scene by scene, day by day, brought us all closer together, yeah? And we did our best work. I've got not much more to say. And from this space of a shared ego-free creation, something that moved people all over the world emerged. Presley was seen, our film was seen by millions of people for its simple truth. Now, as South Africans, we know the dangers of division. We know the dangers of greed, of self-enrichment at the expense of others. Presley's work on Tsotsi reminds us of the power of unity, of empathy, of storytelling as a bridge. We are stronger, we are kinder, we are more creative, and we are more successful when we open our hearts to one another and we work side by side. Presley embodied that spirit. He brought dignity, decency, and humanity to a role that asked him to walk into darkness and to find light. He showed the world not only what South African cinema could be, but what we South Africans can do when we collaborate. Rest in peace, Prez. Thank you for it too. You will be greatly missed, and to the family, my heart to you. He was a lovely man. Thank you very much.